those of you who bought tech stocks 20 years ago or who were employed by a company that gave you stock options in, let's say, a tech company 20 years ago, you probably have stock that is now highly appreciated. I want to talk to you about how you might unload some of that to get a more diversified portfolio. I'm Jessica Lanning. I'm an independent certified financial planner, and these are the conversations that I'm having in my office all the time. And so there's lots and lots of ways to unload a highly concentrated stock portfolio, and it's not unusual for you to have stock that you got for almost nothing that's worth a ton of money. If you had bought Apple and spent $10,000 on it 20 years ago, and you had reinvested all the dividends today, it would be worth about $5 million, not kidding. So if you've got a situation that is somewhat like this, here's some ideas that you might consider. Number one, you can hold on to it and you can die owning it. I think there's a conversation to be had about whether or not your portfolio is diversified and does that work for you long term. If you die owning it and there's a step up in basis, then your heirs can take that and sell it the next day and probably pay very little in capital gains taxes. Along those lines, you can give your stock to other family members who are perhaps in lower tax brackets than you are right now, and allow them to liquidate it. They take on your basis, but they would perhaps, based on their tax return, be able to pay a lot less in capital gains taxes than you would be able to. There's also the tried and true tax loss harvesting. Find some losses to offset some gains, and so you can sell some losers, sell some of your highly concentrated stock, and also be able to pay very little in capital gains taxes on it. There are covered call strategies that allow you to make some money on that stock, so that you've got a little bit of extra money to meet the tax obligation when you actually do sell it. There are equity exchange funds that allow you in a private investment to be able to take that stock, put it into that investment, that fund, and be able to diversify your portfolio that way. And this list goes on. So I don't want you to think that you're stuck with this stock, and I don't want you to believe that, oh, can't let go of this because of all the appreciated gains in that asset. You actually can start to unload this over time and potentially put yourself in a much better place investment-wise by taking advantage of some of these tax strategies. I'm Jessica Lanning. Lanning does planning.